I found that being myself is the only job that I can't be fired from. Has that ever occurred to you? Especially on this creator journey, I'm now finding out that the more videos I watch, whether I choose to tell myself that I'm learning and I'm just clicking on the next video and the next one and the next one, there is so much I'm picking up along the way. There are so many personalities on YouTube. You watch YouTube for so long and you realize that there are some people who seem to have a more relaxed feel when you click on their videos, and then there are others who, as soon as you click on their videos, there is hiya, and I find myself torn between the two. Do you go up or do you go down, or you maintain at a level where you can sustain it? And what that brings to me is basically the idea of, okay, imagine a fish that is trying to climb up a tree. It knows that is not what it is naturally built to do, but it is going to try anyway. So it now realizes that no matter how hard it tries, it will flop to the ground in defeat, right? But if that same fish stayed in a bowl of water, all it does is just glide effortlessly. Nothing stops in its way. There are no stumbling blocks. Even if there are challenges, it finds a way to go round, but stays and maintains its pace, maintains its movement, and survives longer in water than it would going up a tree. So now, every day when I try this, I'm realizing that I just need to stay me. It doesn't matter how many creators I watch. They've probably been doing it however long they've been doing it, and they've chosen to be themselves, or those who are acting have chosen to keep acting. But for me, in order for me to sustain this momentum, I've just got to accept myself. I've just got to stay true to who I am, because there is only one true me. It is a job I didn't have to interview for, and it's a job that I can get to keep for the rest of my life. You know, I'm also realizing now that faking it can be very exhausting. I tried making a video earlier today, and I came on camera with so much energy and so much animation, which some people have advised that you should do. But gosh, I found it so exhausting. I was so tired after just that one video. In the end, I just thought, I'm way too old for that nonsense. I can't do that. So if you're out there, or if anybody is out there thinking that they need to put on this persona or put on this personality in order to get the attention of others, I hope you rethink that strategy, because it's not going to last forever. It isn't. And I think that's probably one of the best career advice I've ever been given as well. Just to be yourself. It's why I'm not the average people professional. You know, I've stopped trying to force myself to fit into social mode and to fit into places that I probably don't belong. If I belong there, I would naturally sit down and get a seat at the table. It doesn't have to be forced, you know. And I found that people who draw to me, or people who find themselves drawn to me, they find themselves drawn to my quirks and the way I speak and my weird or awkward sense of humor. But that is just it. They choose not to judge, and I choose not to judge everybody else. You know, being myself doesn't mean I'm perfect. Well, yeah, I'm free to judge, but I'm not perfect. Which is why you'll find that a lot of my videos are all unedited, because if I stop to think about editing them, I won't publish them. I won't, because I'll keep going and I won't stop. And that's not the purpose of these videos. The purpose of these videos is to get my thoughts out and to share them with the world. You know, so I'd rather just stay being sporadic and sporadic, if that's the word, and being slightly chaotic in the way that I'm thinking, rather than being a polished counterfeit or a version of somebody else. I can't quite do anybody else better than they can do themselves, right? Nobody can do me better than I can do myself, because I know I really can't. So next time when I feel stuck about cranking up the personality a bit, I hope I can come back to this video and just remind myself to stay true to myself and just be me, and be me unapologetically, really. Because if I'm a fish, I'm gonna swim. If I'm a bird, I will fly. And if I'm a human, I would definitely prefer to wear pajamas over people, wouldn't I? So I'm choosing to own it, to own myself, because at the end of the day, the world needs fewer exhausted, free climbing fishes or fish, and more people just doing what they're supposed to do, being themselves. And I think that's a job I'm willing to keep. What about you?